Hello, guys. If you're a highly sensitive person, stay with me to the end because I want to show you that this false matrix creates something specifically for highly sensitive people and for spiritual people to keep you in prison, keep you stuck, keep you broke. So you're not here, first of all, you're not here to suffer. You're not here to improve, to get better. You're not here to learn. You're not here to go through trauma or your soul school or soul lessons or soul points. None of it. You are here as I am, as a sovereign being, as a sovereign creator, consciousness, God. Call it as you like, to experience itself. What are you? Who are you? And who are you is fullness of life. It's abundance, it's love, it's satisfaction, it's fulfillment, it's joy, it's enjoyment. The rest, the fear and lack is here only as an illusion, and as it serves its purpose as a contrast. That's all that it is. But false matrix wasn't created by God, by source, by light. It was created by dark entities which purpose was to take the energy of you, to enslave you, to manipulate. And maybe it was experiment, maybe it was good for something. Nevertheless, you are here for conscious creation. You are source. So it's time of awakening. It's time to remember who you are and step into your power. Because that false matrix, archons, you can learn. I am not specialist on archons, and but you can learn from it. Because if you believe that what we live in, the current reality is created by God, then you will believe that you are a victim, that you can't change anything, that you're powerless, then you will believe that you are here to learn or suffer. But the moment you realize it was created not by source itself, but by archons, deities who disconnected themselves from the source and went into the darkness, and for them to create, they needed someone to be manipulated and create for them, and they also needed the energy, so they feed from others who are connected to the source, to the light. But they need that light for them to feel good, or for whatever reason that is. When you know that, then you understand. You will understand even more what they created for highly sensitive people. Highly sensitive people are natural manifester. A natural manifester. Trust me. You know how to work with energies. You know how to create. You're natural manifester. You don't need a school. You don't need a course. You know how to do it. And so they created special identity, with the same core traits, which fits and which most of us got, believe that it's true. And the identity which was created by archons for highly sensitive person was good girl, good boy identity. That core identity is based on you licking your energy, not concentrating on creating your reality, because it's based on fixing and saving the outside world, the people, animals, everything around you is outside circumstances. That identity, the core traits of it, is also saving and fixing outside, so everyone is happy, everyone is in balance and harmony and joy, and sort of abandoning yourself, abandoning your natural ability to connect, and forgetting that you connect a harmonious world by being in harmony with and one with that source, with the light within you. The other core traits of that identity is not receiving. So it's giving. And receiving ease and abundance is considered selfish, arrogant, so not good. So good identity is really built up around trying to be good and better person, bettering yourself, self-improving, learning through the suffering. And then abundance and ease is considered arrogant and bad, and it's separated into two worlds: spiritual and the material. Material is bad and arrogant and selfish, and spiritual is about love and feeling good, and yeah. So identity good girl is very dangerous because it becomes your high value. Being good person will be your high value. But it is, as I said, it's leaking your energy. You are not in your power, and it will never make you happy. It's created in a way that you never will be happy, you never will be free, and you never will be abundant. And those traits, like being free, happy, and abundant, it's really the source of you. And you came here to experience that. You didn't experience the lack, suffering, and so on. That's the core of the false matrix, which is fear-based, that lack, suffering, efforting, hard work. Also, the other traits of the good girl, good boy, you don't feel your value. It must come from external force. And if you want to see more core traits, I mentioned them in the previous video. So how to get out of that loop, which was so cleverly created for highly sensitive spiritual people. You need to know those traits, because you cannot detach from whole identity. You cannot integrate it if you don't know it. That identity knows how to get you. You have been that identity for so many years. It knows how to argue with you, how to win argument, how to get you back into that loop. It will never allow you to expand into the ease and into the abundance and into the love, which is not based on attachment, because that expansion will be tied to the main fear: I will lose the love. So what we are really scared of at the behind the scenes with the good boy, good girl identity is to lose love. But that love is based on attachment. And of course, you will lose some connections which are really based on attachment and not based on the freedom. And maybe they will transform. Maybe you will go through the chaos period. You are afraid of it, that you lose everything you built over the years. So you need to have courage and really have decision to go through it, because it might feel like you will experience many attacks, mind attacks, that identity attacks. It doesn't want to die. It doesn't want to be ignored. So when you choose ease and abundance, when you choose to be, for example, self-employed and use your talents and gifts, but have the abundance by joy, excitement, ease, it's outside the scope of that identity. That identity will never allow that. So you will need to let go of or integrate that whole identity, and you do it by starving that identity. It's not like fixing and repairing that identity. How you do it? Hear me for the process, because it really took me time to understand this process. When that identity, because you know already core traits, you know how that identity are thinking, you need to step back, say to yourself, you move your awareness to your heart, okay? And you need to, when you feel certain emotions and certain strong thoughts are coming in your mind and in your nervous system, what you need to do is say for yourself, I need to step back. I need to do one step further. I need to go one step behind. I need to go one step deeper. Whatever you say, because that sentence and that instruction helped me. Because beyond that identity, it's already your true self, and that is just pure awareness, pure neutrality, pure peace. But don't expect any, it's beyond emotions, because emotions is part of identity and mind. Part of the I am is the feelings, like feeling of peace and calm. At the beginning, start with the neutrality. So your portal to access that awareness is step back beyond that certain emotion and type of thinking, and stepping into the neutrality in center of your being, and going down deeper into your heart, deeper into your body. You go deeper, you go down. And then what you do, you only, in your awareness, you keep both the mind chatter, the identity chatter, and emotions, but at the same time, the neutrality and the stillness. So from the neutrality and stillness, you observe that identity chatter and logic and argumentation and trying to get you back into that loop. And also the mind chatter, maybe your nervous system of emotions, but you are becoming empty. So imagine yourself being empty tubed, not touching anything. It really helped me, that analogy. Like, I am empty. I'm not touching any emotion. I am not touching any thought other than just being neutral observer. And you practice that whole day, let's say. And what I really recommend, go through the nervous system regulation, because it also helps you to get easier and faster into that neutral point. Because that, imagine you've been that good girl for 30 years, 20, 30, 40 years. Now the question is, who are you? Who truly are you? So you'll be confused. And those arguments and those familiarity with that identity, good boy, good girl, is very strong, and it is tied to your nervous system. So you need to be strong enough and put your foot down, especially when you are gonna to choose ease and abundance. Be self-employed with something you love and have 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever your intention is. Because you create choosing, with decision. What are you choosing right now as a God, as a source? You can choose anything. So what are you choosing? Anything you choose outside of that identity, it will feel like the huge attack from that identity, from your nervous system. So you need to put your foot down and say, no matter what's going on in my life, no matter what attacks I've got from my mind, from the nervous system, from that identity, I am going through that no matter what. I'm choosing that as a source, because I'm here experience joy, satisfaction, fulfillment, because that's who I am. So when you go step back further and observe that identity and mind chatter and emotions, you are empty, not touching anything, so detaching from everything, whole identity. You are observing that. You are not fixing that identity. You are not correcting that identity. You are just observer. That's it. You will see, you start detach from it and understand, oh my God, but that's not me really. In the deeper sense, the more deeper you go into yourself, you understand it's not you. It's never been you. It's been projected on you. You took it upon yourself. It has specific structure, and so many people have it. And it's very strange. And it really keeps you broke. It keeps spiritual people broke. That identity keep highly sensitive and spiritual people broke. But in reality, you are, as a source, your abundance and ease, and the energy is your currency, and your energy is also is your love, is love what you are. So it's your currency, it's yours, it's who you are. So the moment you stop fixing outside world and you go into yourself, into the neutrality, and choose, I'm choosing, I don't know, you can choose winning lottery, you can choose successful business, you can choose is an abundance, whatever you choose, you keep persisting that choice each day with just going into the neutrality, choosing it, and just observing the good boy, good girl identity, letting it cry, letting it argue, letting it have tantrum, and you're just there observing it. And by just staying in the calm, neutrality, and stillness, you are detaching, you are integrating that identity, and sort of, you're bringing new reality into your awareness, and you're creating new reality. Don't forget, you as a highly sensitive person, you already are a great manifester. The reason you didn't manifest, because for you is an abundance meant before, from the perspective of good girl, meant selfishness and arrogance. That's why you didn't choose it. You never chose and you never have chosen ease and abundance, because for you it was selfishness, it was arrogance. For you, priority was bettering yourself and helping others. And you need to understand the whole logic behind it. But you are here to consciously create, because that's why you are here. Okay, so that's all from me. Much love, and see you next time.